Hi, my name is normdelaura. I'm a producing branch manager for Supreme Lending. I've worked with Rick as a producing branch manager for the past 4 years. I will tell you a little bit about this model because I'm sure that's some of the questions that a lot of people ask is, what is this model and how does it work? Why should we even listen? What does it do? So I will say that what this model does is, for me at least, is it allowed me the flexibility with my time. And what I mean by that is, as a producing branch manager, whether it's government, conventional financing, I make all the money, okay? So I make all the profit at the beginning and then I pay expenses using a P&L model to everybody else. And by doing it this way, when Rick eventually approached me as far as, hey, this is what you should be doing, basically my income at the time would have been 30 to 40% more with this model compared to what I was making. And of course, I was like, is it true? Is it not true? But when you break it down and you look at how the numbers are and where the money actually goes when you're actually closing a loan and the flexibility that this model allows me to use, those are most of the advantages. And I'll give you a prime example. The best advantage that this gives you in flexibility is not having to ask for price exceptions. I'm sure that, whatever company you work for, there's usually, hey, these are what the rates are. You have a range of what you can move the rate. If it's anything greater than that, you need to talk to your manager, who then has to talk to another manager, and so on to get approval for that particular loan. In this model, that's not how it works. Basically, if I want to give a rate that's lower than what market rate is, I can do it. If I want to give a rate that's a little higher so they have a credit, I can do it. I have the flexibility to do what I want. The other thing with this model that actually is more important to me is it's not so much the money, the extra money that you make with this model compared to just being a regular loan officer, but for me is the flexibility. So being myself a 2-time cancer survivor, time is the biggest asset that I have and I have to take advantage of. And the more time I can spend with my family, the more time that I can have free time to be able to do some of the things I want to in my life is more important to me than, doing $400 million of loans if I wanted to. With this model, it allows me that flexibility. I can make the money I want to make and still have the free time with my family that I want. If you want to put in more time and make more money, you can do that too with this model. This model allows you the freedom to do whatever you personally want to do for your own personal life based on whatever your personal goals are. The other thing about this model that I love the best is the fact that when I'm helping a customer, the customer needs some help on the rate or the customer needs help on closing costs, I get to make that decision that I can help them immediately. I didn't need to ask for that approval. That's the biggest thing, is I actually made that decision on my own. I'm able to help that individual that I may not have helped if I was working somewhere else. And I would encourage everyone to reach out to Rick to at least get some information as to exactly how it works, how the model can work for them, and let him run the numbers. He'll show you exactly, hey, this is what you made at your company, this is how many loans you closed. With those types of loans, whether it's conventional, government, whatever your loans you close, this is what you would have made instead. And when you look at those numbers, you're gonna be like, well, how does it work? And he's gonna show you, and you're gonna say, I don't believe you. And then he's gonna have you talk to people like me as some of the success stories that you're gonna see as a producing branch manager. And my door is always open. You can reach out anytime. I'd be more than happy to explain it to you.